Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your gracious host again, Antonio, back here with another video. We're having an interesting couple of days recently. My TV, my big flat screen TV broke, and my laptop broke, so I haven't been able to edit my videos, edit my thumbnails, put out as much content as I want. But of course, the show must go on. I do have this handy dandy cell phone camera here, so why don't I bring some content to you today? So today I wanted to talk about astrology, something that I've been studying a lot, probably for the past 10 years. I got into astrology and maybe my early 20s. It just gave me a lot of insight about myself and people around me and my own thought process and the way I feel about certain things, and how I can see how some of the things, or how the way that I move, how I can actually see where that stuff come from. But it's easy if you want to know find your astrology sign. You can easily Google it. There's um, probably a million different astrological sign calculators online. Um, and once you find out your astrology sign, you can as simply as well just go on Google your astrology sign and see what it says about yourself. And the more you know about yourself, the more it can help you process different types of information that pass through your channel that you receive. And the more knowledge, the better you are, right? So me myself, I'm a Libra. So Libra is an air sign. They tend to think a lot, always trying to balance out different ideas, which is the I guess the sign of the Libra is the scale. But as I look more into it, I can definitely see some similarities. They say a lot of people don't really believe in astrology, just like a lot of people don't believe in Christianity or any type of religion or things like that. It's just different things that people choose to believe in. But if you look into these things, you can see that they're there for a reason. Stories about Superman didn't come from just a comic book that somebody made up. There's probably at some point in time someone that was actually able to leap tall buildings in a single bound or push boulders and stuff like that. But the more you look into astrology and the stars and the things that the planets and the people are made of, we're all connected, whether physically, metaphysically. So that's why as humans we're attracted to diamonds and minerals and gold and silver. We're enticed by that type of stuff because that's part of us. Matter is part of everything. Carbon and everything else in the outer space, everything, all this stuff is there's patterns. There's been patterns that's been written in the stars and patterns that's been written in the earth's soil that shows over time, whether we're creating new ideas, but the same ideas that come and go, karmically come and go, around us all the time. So it's good to get more information. Again, knowledge is power. The more you know, the better. So look up your astrology sign. Just like you believe in Christianity, just like you believe in the Quran, the Torah, all these things. You want to look into the secret knowledge that is not even secret at this point. You would be stupid not to go and gather more information about yourself, especially if you're going through things. You have a certain environment around you, and you reach a certain point where you're just expanding and you're looking past normal things, the day-to-day things that people just take for a grain of salt. At least from my perspective, me being I'm more of an empath myself, but not to sound cheesy, my end goal is to just people just need to rise above, man. People need to get smarter. People need to get more intelligent. People need to start caring more about each other. That makes the world easier, makes the world safer, makes the world more fun when we're all having fun together. When you think about Sunday dinner, when you're after the whole week passed, the school and work and all that stuff, you sit down with your family on Sunday and you have Sunday dinner. That's a good feeling. It's communion. It's everybody being together, being on one accord, and just living in that moment, being mindful, being thankful, and loving everything. But yeah, just look into your astrology sign, man. Air signs tend, you just think of the sign itself, or think of the element. You have the element of the earth. The earth signs are more grounded, more materialistic, more headstrong, things like that. You have the water signs. They're more of a flowing nature. They're kind of like air signs. They're intellectual, but they're more of like more free spirit. And then you have the fire signs. Of course, fire is passionate. So these are the type of people that usually like to have the spotlight on them. They're very passionate about the things that they say or the actions that they take. And then you have, of course, the air signs. Air, it flows freely. It's thoughtful. It goes around things, it goes through things. It's always trying to find a balance. It can carve out the Grand Canyon or it can split the ocean. It can breathe life into a fire. So, find out your strengths. You want to even find out your weaknesses so that you can better yourself. I started to wear crystals and charms not too long ago because I found out these different minerals, diamonds and minerals and silvers and golds and gemstones, you can apply them. You can wear them in certain parts of your body to help, give you balance, encourage you, give you some form of not luck, because you have to develop yourself in the long run to take advantage of that luck. There's good luck and there's bad luck. Luck come around you and you're not ready, that can be considered bad luck. You just start making dumb decisions in the worst way. Versus when you're working on yourself and the timing is right and the luck comes around, that can be considered good luck and you can move forward. But you got to know yourself. You got to know what direction you're going in. Sometimes you don't know yourself, but through actions and through taking the time to learn yourself and think outside of the box, and you don't always have to be around people that think the same way you do. You could have friends that think differently than you. That's how you get better. That's how you learn new things. That's how you expand. Go out, have new experience, different things. Life is not about being in a bubble. You started as an infant. It's just like a caterpillar. The caterpillar goes into a cocoon state and blossoms into a butterfly. You started in this world you don't even start in this world as anything, and then you blossom into a full-on adult person that's affecting the lives of everyone around you. And you want to make sure you have good karma, because karma is real. No matter what you think about it, everything has an equal and opposite reaction. If you slap somebody, you can't tell somebody how to react. That karma's going to come around, whether they decide to turn the other cheek or not. You never know who's watching. Somebody can watch you smack that person and that person not do nothing. And that person might feel some type of way that's watching that. And then they come check you about that, even though that person that they did that foul to didn't actually check them themselves. People don't like bullies. You have different certain personalities in this world. If everyone was the same, this will be one boring world. I'll tell you that. So that's all I wanted to say. I'm probably gonna, if you guys like this video about me speaking about astrology and learning yourself and the different signs and crystals, that's another part of myself, as well as the gaming and the movies thing. I got a lot of life experience, man. I worked in the corporate world, customer service, almost 10 years, supervisor positions, entry-level positions, just whatever type of positions. It never really mattered to me. The only thing I really cared about was getting paid and the fact that I knew that I was helping people. Some days it was tough, because working that type of, working any type of job, you absorbing people's complaints, or you just taking you dealing with a lot of people, and you're dealing with a lot of energy throughout the day. So I never knew what I wanted to do at the end of the day. I always had a fair amount of intelligence, but I always knew I wanted to help people. That always felt good at the end of the day, is helping people, no matter if they, it's being difficult or making things complicated. If someone came to me with a problem or an issue, I would try to help them with that problem, because that's just the type of person as I am. But yeah, so now it's things are different. I'm looking more and more into introspection, making myself better. The more I look into myself and making myself better, hopefully I can share that with everyone. My family. I'm looking into different things that affected my childhood, my adulthood, generational curses and things like that. Recognizing different things that people don't normally pay attention to. Like, small things really affect you. Big things can affect you in a small way, and small things can affect you in a big way. So you definitely want to be mindful. You want to be present and mindful. It's not always about having a 2-year, a 5-year, a 10-year plan if you can't execute on today. So that was my thing. I definitely wanted to make sure I keep uploading these good videos for you guys. Hopefully you want to learn something new every day, and I can help you learn something new every day. You know, I have a fair amount of experience, 33 years, you know, me in my situation, that autoimmune illness. You know, Jesus died at 33, so I always look at 33, which I'm starting to see a lot now too. I'm starting to see a lot of repeating numbers. So just different ideas and talking points that I wanted to point out at this age. You know, I definitely had a YouTube channel for almost 9 years. And you know, I have had videos up, I've taken them down, but you know, we want to keep this thing rolling. I want to put up positive things that I don't have to second guess. So if I have any other ideas or any other things I want to talk about, I'll probably make another channel about it. But until now, I'll just keep uploading videos here at the channel. Come by and check up on the videos, and I'll probably be talking about something new every time you see me. But y'all be safe and have a good day.